It's so easy, right? Let me do it in another whiteboard. Never mind. It will still be recorded, ma. You don't have, man. Oh, you never informed me since week 1. Huh? Revision whiteboard, okay. Let's name this revision whiteboard. On back the screen. Okay, let's be quick, huh? 1 hour non-stop, huh? So passionate. I feel so funny. Why not? Why are you worried actually? It's just economics. Okay. Let's do this 1 hour and 15 minutes revision. First of all the economics problems start from scarcity, right? Scarcity. Scarcity can be defined as limited resources to fulfill unlimited wants. Can you write unlimited needs? Can you write unlimited needs? So please write properly, huh? Okay, by now you should know. Because of this problem, because of scarcity, so we have to make choices, right? We have to make choices because of scarcity. Because we make choices, we are faced with opportunity cost. Opportunity cost can be defined as the next best alternative forgone, right? There are one diagram that can illustrate opportunity cost, scarcity, and choices. It is known as the PPC or PPF, production possibility curve, and production possibility frontier. Well, yeah, until now still don't know, right, production possibility curve or production possibility frontier. Wow, you still don't know, ah? What's the definition for this? Yes. Well, I'm drawing. Nonsense like you. Okay. This is not a definition. It's a diagram that shows combination of two goods that a country can produce given limited resources and technology. Right? That's the definition. So for example, this is your country. Your country is known as tummy. Okay? Your tummy has unlimited wants, but you can only eat certain goods and services. Then you become full. After you become full, you cannot eat anymore. Right? So tummy can eat, for example, buffet. Tummy can also choose to have keto diet. Oh, sure. Right? Keto diet, you know keto diet? Right? So that will be opportunity cost. If you choose to eat buffet, you cannot be on diet. If you choose diet, you cannot be on eating buffet, right? Right. So there will be opportunity cost. Inside these choices, if you eat too less, you're not efficient because you are not full. You feel hungry. When you feel hungry, this is known as inefficiency. efficient. But can you eat less? Yes, you can eat less. So it is attainable. All right, make sense? Can you eat more? According to your capacity, every country knows that they have a capacity. Each of you know that you have a capacity for your tummy, right? But if you eat too much, the maximum that you can attain is up until your tummy capacity. This is known as fully utilizing of resources. It's also known as efficient. This shows what? I have unlimited ones. I have unlimited ones. I still want to eat more. Other than buffet, other than keto diet, I want to eat other stuff, right? I want to produce other stuff. I want to consume other stuff. But can I do that? Cannot, because you're already full, for example, right? Even if you want to eat more, you will feel sick, right? So this is what we call unattainable points, right? Then what is the opportunity cost? Opportunity cost is where you choose to eat more buffet or more keto diet. It depends. It's a movement along the curve that is opportunity cost, right? Based on this scarcity problem, countries have to make decisions. And when they make decisions based on scarcity, we can categorize them into 3 types of systems, right? They make different decisions. There's no right or wrong in economics. I told you before, everything depends. There are no right or wrong. But because of scarcity, they need to choose how to allocate their resources. When they choose how to allocate resources, they have to think about what to produce, how to produce, for whom to produce. Okay? Based on scarcity, it's due to scarcity. So some countries choose to let price mechanism to decide. This is the market system, right? They choose to let the demand and supply to decide yourself. The forces of demand and supply. This is known as the free market system. What to produce, right? How to produce? Because entrepreneurs are profit-minded, they always choose the lowest cost method to produce. Does it make sense? For whom to produce, they will always produce for the rich one. Make sense? Then there's another government that doesn't like to let the price mechanism to work. The government is known as the socialism country. Socialism let government decide everything, right? They want to use the most efficient method. For whom? For all people, but rich get more. Okay. The last one is in between. Blue, this is what? Green, blue. Okay. So make sure you know what is mixed. I cannot circle one. I didn't open the mic again. I already, no, I already on the mic. I didn't record. Oh, I record already. Oh, sad. This time did not do any mistake. Right? Why you cannot select suddenly? Never mind. Just leave it. So, in between is the mixed economy system. Right? For home is just how is just what to produce is so just adding them together. That's the economic system, right? In order to calculate opportunity cost, there are two ways. One way is to just find the difference. This is inaccurate, but still widely used because it's very simple. Just finding the difference. Oh, not different, finding the difference. I cannot even erase, I don't know why. I think they don't want to let me work. Dude, should we just end our class? No. Suddenly you all say like that. Every day you ask me to end early. Right. Yeah, today is exception. Find difference. Okay. Another method is decrease over increase. Right? Finding the difference is ask you to calculate the opportunity cost. Finding the more accurate one, is known as opportunity cost per unit. For calculation of this one, I want to see the unit. All right. That is chapter 1. Any question? You asked me to be fast and concise. I already did everything you want. As a limited labor resource, however, I cannot fulfill all your unlimited wants. Right? Slow down a little bit. Or scroll down. Okay, scroll down can do. Slow down cannot. Next is just adding. It's all in your book lah. Come on. I'm not a walking book. You can refer back to your book, right? How to produce? Not most. They decide on using most efficient method to produce. How to produce using the most efficient method. Does that make sense? They decide. They are the government that decide. That's why we can categorize them under three market system, three systems, three economic system, right? Because they decide differently. So they are not categorized under one. That's because of scarcity. If there's no scarcity, there's no different economic system. Okay? Can I move on? Chapter 2? Can I move on to chapter 2? Hello? Hata was like, why can't you just let me go early? Okay, now chapter 2 ready? Chapter 2 is also based on scarcity, right? But chapter 2 are mainly focused on the free market economy, which is the price mechanism. That's why you need to know about demand, supply, market equilibrium, right? We'll talk about that. Chapter 2, we start from demand. Demand is the willingness and the ability of consumers to buy or purchase goods and services given a period of time. Right? This is the demand. Basically, it's W, A, by, that's all. Given period of time, normal, ceteris paribus. Right? Demand, the most confused stuff is still what is QD and what is D. QD is only determined by, affected by one factor, which is price of the good itself. Okay? Demand can be affected by many factors, including price of related goods. That's why you always must write properly. You cannot just write price, right? If you only write price, I don't know whether you're talking about price of goods or price of related goods. Price of related goods, we can further break it down into price of substitutes, price of complements. They will also affect the demand, right? Then we have income. Income can also break into two types of goods, depends on the direction. If they have the same direction, which is the positive relationship, they are the normal good. If they have a negative relationship between the income and the demand, they are the inferior good. Actually got three. We also have the necessity, but not so important, right? So we just skip it, right? Third factor, it can be due to advertisement, right? Then we can also have fourth factor. It can be due to population. Then fifth factor, it can be due to weather, festive season. Then it can also be due to taste and preference. Can also be due to expectation or future price. Okay, all this will influence what? The demand curve to be shifting in, shifting out, and shifting in. Okay, this one is the factor that affect demand. For quantity demanded, there's only one. The demand curve will be movement along the demand curve. All right, did I miss anything? No, right? Well, if you can write like me, right? I will give you 100 marks straight away, right? Do I need to give examples? Nah. What? You ask me lah. You ask her for what? Ask me. Ask me better. There's no such thing as shift along. Move along is quantity demanded. Okay? Shift is demand. Shift is demand, right? Done? Okay, continue. Next one will be utility. Underneath the demand curve, actually there's such thing known as the consumer surplus, which is the utility that we did not cover, right? That's why we put utility underneath demand. So utility, there are two types of curve you need to take note. First of all, the axis you also need to take note, utils, and the quantity you consume. Total utility is from origin until some maximum, then go down. Okay, then you need to draw a dotted line to show total utility. Where is the point that reached the maximum, right? The dotted line. Then you have to draw the marginal utility. Marginal utility always go down. There's no such thing as going up and down. Of course, in the real there is. Now I say everything depends in the real, right? So it will just start from unit number 1, go down, must touch this point for marginal utility, right? Because marginal utility 0 equals to total utility maximum. So there are three relationships. When mu is positive, here will be increasing. When mu is 0, TU will be maximum. When mu is negative, TU will be decreasing. That's for utility, right? Any question on utility? I assume no, yes? No, Don't move, Don't move, how to draw? It's like you all never draw before, right? I still have to wait for you to draw. You think I have time? Okay, for those who want to have a break, let's have break first since they want to wait. what you need to put here, you need to put something to consume. Something that consume can put whatever product, right? For example, if you want to sleep, you can consume sleeping as well, correct? Yeah, sleeping can be one type of service. Okay. Any question? Even when you sleep too much, you will feel not satisfied in the end, right? Everything is the same. Okay. MU maximum. I thought you already know this. I write properly for you. Maximum. Okay. After that, we learn about elasticity. Supply first. Okay. So for supply, right? I say those who want to go for break, ma. Those who don't continue lah. Right? Okay. For supply is the same thing. It's still the willingness and the ability, but it's to sell at a given period. Right? And it's not consumers, it's producers. That's all for supply. Supply also have two. One is QS, one is supply S. What? Cannot see. I cannot erase or don't know why. Just leave it. Okay. I just off my OneNote for a while. Turn back because I cannot erase stuff. Not convenient. Let's see whether, okay. Let's see whether I can erase stuff now. Better. Producer. Okay. Quantity supply is also affected by one only, which is the price of the good itself. But the factors that affect supply is totally different. Some of them, because they still have price of related goods, which is substitutes and complements. All right. They don't have income, they don't have advertisement. They have cost of production. They have technology. They have population. You can infer, if you already know population, the opposite will be number of suppliers, right? Number of suppliers, right? They have government policies. Government policies can be both tax and subsidies, right? And they also have expectation. Make sure when you write expectation, I want to see the word future and now. Okay, future and now. So the price movement along itself for supply will be like that. For quantity supply, for supply shift, it will be like that. Okay. Then, what is price mechanism? Price mechanism. Yeah, continue lah. What? Why cannot continue? For those who want to take break, I say, right? Okay. For those who want to take break, go ma. I say. You later you download the recording, you watch and replay lah. What? Life better. I repeat one more time ah. No, thank you. Quantity supply is also based on one factor only, which is the price of the good itself. The diagram for it is a movement along the supply curve. All right. The factors that affect supply, some are like demand, some are not like demand. The one that is like demand is price of related goods. We also have substitutes and complements, right? The one that's not like the demand is cost of production, technology, number of suppliers, government policies. Another one that is similar to demand is expectation of future price, which is another factor. Weather, festive season, right? Weather, festive season, climate condition, all these are under one factor. I told you before, don't give me first paragraph Chinese New Year, second paragraph Deepavali, third paragraph rainy days, right? Yes, I still accept these answers, only the score will not be too high. Make sense? So under market system, what is price mechanism? Price mechanism is just by combining the demand and supply together. This is known as the market. And this is known as the equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity. Okay? How to shift the demand and supply is all based on the factors. All based on the factors in here, in the demand and the supply just now. How they shift is all based on here, right? Normally, when demand increase, oh my God, seriously. When demand increase, PE and QE will increase, which means there are two demand curve and one supply curve. Demand increase, two demand curve and one supply curve. Okay, there will be movement along quantity supply. When demand decrease, PE and QE will decrease. All right. When supply increase, PE will decrease, but QE will increase. When supply decrease, PE will increase, but QE will decrease. That's the four types of market equilibrium that you will see in your exam paper, right? Four types of answers. Make sure you don't draw two demand, two supply. Because you cannot predict whether it's a PE increase or QE increase or both increase or decrease. Okay? The one you draw yourself. Any question? No, right? Now we move on to elasticity. Do you have a question? Then why are you laughing, smiling? Can I move on to elasticity? Is it slow enough? Still not. I almost want to fall asleep myself already. I slow until I want to fall asleep already. Huh? No, I'm just sharing my knowledge. Do I look like teaching? I don't even have a book. Right. Elasticity. There are four types of elasticity. PED, PES, XED. Oh, they don't allow me to write further. YED. Right, there are four types. You need to know they are elastic or inelastic. Okay, they're elastic or inelastic. PED less than 1 is inelastic. PED greater than 1 is elastic. All right. The for inelastic is like that. The diagram for elastic is like that. Okay. The formula for PED is equals to percentage change in quantity demanded over percentage change in price. Okay. So inelastic have their own determinants. Elastic have also their own determinants, but they are just opposite with each other. Okay, determinants of PD and PES is not related to determinants of demand and supply. I told you before. So let's just talk about inelastic determinants. Inelastic determinants, they must be necessity. Okay. They must be high percentage. Oh, sorry, low high income group. Low percentage of income. Actually, this income group also depends. I can argue both ways. Right. I put in the middle income group. I think easier for you. Put in the middle. It can be high and low income group in middle. Low percentage of income. It can be few substitutes. Done? Done? For let me test you. Emmy, can you give me one more factor for elasticity? For inelastic? Other factors? What other factors are inside PED? Hmm? Not production. Consumption time. Time to consume. One more. Ethan? Not here. Ian? One more. Hmm? Where's Ian? Ian? One more. One more factor that affect PED. Hmm? Price. What price? Anything else? What price? Hmm? Product price. Product price is similar to this one. Product price is similar to low percentage of income. Okay, percentage of income. Okay. Next one is the elastic. For elastic, right? It must be a luxury. Argue. High percentage of income. Many substitutes. Oh, this one just now I forgot to write. Less time to consume. This one is less time to consume. This one is more time to consume. Again, the product price depends on the percent, is similar to percentage. All right. So that is for PED. For PES, PES is less than 1 is inelastic. Same thing. PES is, let me move this over a little bit. PES is greater than 1 is elastic. The diagram, supply inelastic is like that, upward sloping. Supply elastic is like that. Make it more elastic for you in case you got confused, like that. All right. Okay. The formula is similar. PS is equals to percentage change of quantity supply over percentage change in price. Okay, Jeffrey. Later on in final, can you write everything for me like that? Chapter 1 to chapter 5. Maybe, yeah. Good. I can't wait for you to get full marks. For PS determinant inelastic, there are also few determinants, right? It can be due to, this is unique resources. Right, unique resources, very hard to find a resource. Okay. It can be due to longer time to produce. Okay, it can be due to less capacity. Okay, I give you 3 already. Now your turn. Jeffrey. Technology. Technology will affect what? Not supply. This one is PES. Price elasticity of supply. I told you it's different. What? Nami was like, yeah, so easy also, you don't know. Huh? Cost of production is also a supply determinant. This is why I say you all get confused always, right? You always mix up the supply and the PES. They're different things. Supply is here. I already show you here. I already show you here. Technology cost of production. They are not affecting the gradient of the supply curve. So what else? Yeah, Jeffrey. Substitutes demand is PED. PED demand. What else? Entire group don't know. Entire group. Perishability. Remember? If your goods are perishable, then it's more inelastic. Anyone want to give me one more? Availability of resources is here already. What else? Yes, right? You can guess, right? All the reasons are around 5 reasons I will give you. 5 reasons here, 5 reasons there, right? So you must know at least 5, right? In case expectation of future price increase is long term or short term. It's different. In terms of inelastic, is long term or short term? It is short term. Okay. So this expectation of future price is not the same like the expectation of future price here. This one you have to add long term and short term. That one you don't need to add. Okay. So for elastic, it will be common resources, shorter time to produce, more capacity, non-perishable, expectation of future price increase is long term. As for PS, three values. Okay, one is YED positive. I make it greater than 0 easier for you. One is YED negative. One is YED equals to 0. These two, YED and XED, don't need to know the determinant. It's not inside the syllabus, the determinant, right? YED greater than 0 is a normal good. YED less than 0 is a inferior good. YED equals to 0 is a necessity. Okay. For XED, yeah, just now I erased XED already. For XED, similarly, you need to know three values. XED is greater than 0. XED is less than 0. XED is equals to 0. Right? XED is greater than 0. It shows that they are substitutes. Okay. XED is less than 0. It shows that they are complements. XED is equals to 0. It shows that they are. Yeah. What? No, no, no. Complement substitute. One more. Equals to 0 is what? Like what? XED equals to 0 is what type of good? Unrelated. Just like me and you. Unrelated. Okay. Phew. Lucky. All right. Unrelated. The formulas are also similar. For YED, the formulas will be percentage change in the quantity demanded over percentage change in Y. For XED, it will be percentage change of quantity demanded of good A divided by percentage change of price of good B. That's the formula. Diagrams. If you want to draw in terms of two diagrams, two products, one must be careful. Either out sloping, down sloping, or like that. Same for the another one. Make sure the axis is correct. Any question? That is the chapter 2. Very simple, right? Why you always say economics is very hard? Look how simple. Simple, right? Finish it. Right? How many of you feel that economics is hard? You see? I can do it. Huh? When I was in foundation. Okay. There's no proof. Oh, it means I need to show you my result. Can I show you now? Okay. Next time, no lah. Are you taking macro? Don't scare me, no. Oh, okay. Can. Like his brother. Sem 4, Sem 5, Sem 6. Is it Sem 6? No. Own brother also don't know. Okay, chapter 3 is more towards the socialism of how government intervene the market, right? So their price floor, their price ceiling, right? Price floor is above, price ceiling is below. That's all. Easy, right? Make sure you label the QS and QD. Okay. So price floor, what's the effects? Direct effects will be quantity supply is greater than quantity demanded, leading to surplus, right? The indirect effect, laziness, lack incentive to work, underground market. Okay. For maximum price, the direct effect will be quantity demanded greater than quantity supply. So the indirect effect, long queue, underground market. Right? So the solution for surplus, this one is shortage. Solution for surplus, decrease supply, increase demand. Solution for price ceiling, which is a shortage, decrease demand, increase supply. That's the solution. Okay. For shortage, there's other solutions like quotas and others. Okay. That's for pricing price floor. In terms of tax burden, there are 4 types of curve. Tax burden or tax incidence. There are 4 types of curve that you need to know. No, 4 types of diagrams, not curve. All right. Demand elastic, demand inelastic, supply elastic, supply inelastic. Then you add back the supply curve, right? Supply curve, simply draw. Another supply curve is like that. Then supply curve, simply draw. Another supply curve is like that. All right. This one. This one is supply curve. Oops. Okay, like that. Then you just simply draw your demand curve. Demand curve, demand curve. When you see the word tax burden or incidence of tax, you must know, you must draw incidence of tax. Right? Not like that. You cannot draw like that for me. I will not accept. I'll give you 0. Okay? because we already learned incidence of tax. What I need to do? Everything black pink, consumer burden, producer burden, right? Consumer burden, producer burden. This is for supply elastic. Consumer burden, producer burden. This is for supply inelastic. Consumer burden, producer burden, right? That is all for incidence of tax. Come down. Why, too fast? Hey, I already very slow. I share with you my knowledge until I want to fall asleep already. Seriously. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? Hey, who said I'm going to share this? No, I'm going to snip it, then I keep for myself. Why? This is my work. That is before this class, right? Okay, since I'm waiting for all of you, let me just write, this is a demand elastic curve. So bored, I'm so bored. Seriously, don't you feel bored? How many of you want to actually just straight away go home? This is demand inelastic, right? This supply elastic, this supply inelastic, right? Examples, you'll give yourself, examples. Think about examples yourself for all this, right? Then there's an incidence of subsidies. Did I miss anything so far? No, right? I think I covered everything, right? Ryan was like, I haven't even studied. Come on, sir. Why you ask me? Right? Incidence of subsidies. It will be why can't all my students do like that? If all my students can do like that for me, sure everyone get 100. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Go back, use 1 hour, start from chapter 1, do like that for me until chapter 5. I'm sure you will get 100 marks. Not kidding, right? So this one, supply shift right, supply shift right, right? Start from this point here. Oh, I forgot my pink. I need my pink color. Where's my pink color already? Why my pink color lost already? Okay. So pink color here, starting from the new origin, no, new equilibrium. This is consumer benefit. This is producer benefit. Okay, that's incidence of subsidies. Any question on chapter 3? No, right? Is that easy, right? It's DEE, that easy. Any question? Chapter 4? What? Yes? Anything? Don't worry, we still have 23. We still have 23 minutes. Supply inelastic here. Subsidies don't need to care about the elasticity. Don't need to care. We will just ask you draw incidence of subsidies. That's it. If you want also can. Okay? But I'm tired already. I thought someone would say, never mind, sir, I will buy you a Starbucks. I drink water I drink water. Huh? So sad. Nah, never mind. Yeah. It's smart, after exam only you bribe me. Huh? If it's a bribe, it's not one Starbucks, it's one Bitcoin. Okay? Okay. Next will be chapter 4. Any questions so far? Ask for fun only. It's not like you are going to give me some intellectual question now, right? What's the most question student always ask? Can I go to the toilet? That's all. Now I want to ask you a question. Can I? Can I go to the toilet? You know what's retaliation, right? That is the meaning of retaliation. I want to sleep already lah. Let me touch my phone for a while. Touch my phone. This last day is always it's always my revenge time. Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is based on firms already. It's still the private sector. Private sector is the market there. Okay, but it's more towards the firms there. We want to see how they allocate the resources by achieving lower cost or maximum product. Right? Actually, it's all related, everything. So for chapter 4, it will be production and cost. Okay, production and cost. We will go with production first. Production, you need to know the stages of production. You need to know here you need to put what? You need to put output. Here you put quantity of labor, right? Then this is the TP, right? Then TP there, you have to draw dotted line. Then this is the marginal product. Marginal product must touch this axis here at the dotted line because this is where the total production achieve maximum. Then there's average product. Average product must cross 2 MP at the maximum point. So this is average product. So draw another dotted line. This is, yes? Seriously? I don't have the luxury of time. No, I'm not convinced at all. Move on, right? You see, Lennox finally the last class, Lennox speak a lot. No, move on. Okay, don't care about Crystal. I don't care whether Crystal is clear or not clear. Right? Huh? Oh, you say. I thought he said. You say, why not? Lennox also today, you see? You want to pass. TP is total product. MP is marginal product. AP is average product. Right? So in here, before we draw the stages of production, you have to use this diagram. The marginal product and total product is used to illustrate diminishing marginal returns. Remember this before you draw stages, right? If they only ask you to draw diminishing marginal returns, you can either use marginal product or total product to discuss. Okay? What is diminishing marginal returns? Additional one more labor. In terms of my example, is one more labor will lead to decrease in the production. Because I'm talking about production here. Will lead to decrease in the production of goods and services. Okay? If they ask you to draw stages of production, you have to label stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. That one is stages of production. Stage 1 refers to, there are two things they will ask. One is diminishing marginal returns. Another one is stages of production. If diminishing marginal returns, you only need to draw 2 curves. Stages of production need to draw 3 curves. Stage 1, underemploy of resources. Stage 2, full employ fully employ of resources. Stage 3, overemploy of resources. Examples, you think yourself. All right. All these are inside short run. Short run. Short run refers to what? I'm so bored. I ask you lah. Kihata. Yugo-san. Short run one. Nani ga? Yeah. Short run means? Ask who? Ask Ryan. Okay, Ryan. Wow, got study one. At least one input is fixed. All right, remember that. Okay, now we move to the cost. That's all for production. Any question for production? I bet no one. You're so smart. All right. Cost. Total. Fixed cost. Total. Variable cost. Total cost. This one is the one of the cost curve. Quantity put back on the horizontal. Another type of cost curve will be average and marginal together. Marginal cost AVC, AC, AFC, something like that. Right? Formulas, you study yourself. Don't have time for you to give you formulas. Do you need formulas? You study yourself lah, formulas. Okay? This is cost also in short run because they are fixed one. Right? Relationship. No time for relationship for stages of production also. Relationship, you all talk about them themselves lah. Relationship of MPTB and MPAP. Okay? Relationship of MPTB and MPAP. You all do it yourself, can or not? Can Can I write down first in case you want to study relationship between MP and TP and MP and AP. Right? Done? Yeah, the relationship between MP and TP and MP and AP. When marginal product is positive, blah blah blah. When marginal product is negative, when marginal product is equal to 0, when marginal product is increasing but positive. Calculation Calculation, you need me to show you formulas You don't know the relationship This one yo, my god It's increasing and positive. What happened? TP will be increasing, right? When marginal product is decreasing but still positive, TP will be increasing at a slower rate, all this stuff. Do I really need to say that? I don't know lah. Okay, you go and make up yourself. Any question? How to show diminishing marginal returns in cost? You have to draw MC to show DMR. Marginal cost or U shape of AC and ABC to show diminishing marginal returns. This part is the DMR, this part is the DMR, right? Or MC. MC, the entire curve is the DMR. DMR. Diminishing marginal returns. For diminishing marginal returns, we can show two sides. One is product, one is cost. Right? Product you show using MP and TP. For cost, you can show using MC and AC or ABC. That was to show diminishing marginal returns as well. Okay, the formulas you do yourself. Formulas of AC, ABC, AFC. Do you know? TC, TFC, TC? Don't know. Yes. For diminishing marginal returns. The right hand side of the U shape. Yes. Up to you. For chapter 5, you must draw MC, AC, ABC. What? Okay, I heard some rumors. I'm going to end this lecture early. Huh? Chapter 4. Two. Long run. So easy. Long run, right? You need to put what? You see here? This LAC. This is EOS. This is CRS. This is DOS. Right? Economies of scale. Economies of scales. Remember? It looks like you all don't remember, so there's no point I help you to remember, right? EOS, it refers to increased quantity, decrease AC, that one's EOS. Right, CRS refers to increased quantity when you want to produce more. AC remain the same. DOS refers to increased quantity, increase AC, right? Then we also have external and internal. Internal refers to affected by the firms itself. External refers to affected by industry. All the firms inside the industry will be affected, right? There's external economies of scale, this economies of scale, and it can be due to the government, right? So yeah, something like that. What else? Anything I miss? Right. Only the increasing returns to scale and decreasing returns to scale is another one. Increasing returns to scale is the relationship between input and output. This one is economies of scale is the relationship between output and the cost. Okay. Oh my God. Just now you say Crystal don't need to write for Crystal. Now I have to write for you. Not fair, you know. Now only you ask me. Wouldn't you feel that it's too late? Like you all never see, right? Huh. Okay. Okay, chapter 5. Oh, 9 minutes enough. Chapter 5. Now good. Okay, let me go and take a toilet break first. Chapter 5, 4 types of market structure. The PC, MPC, oligo, and mono. All right. I don't know why is it so hard for you? It is very easy stuff, right? How come you cannot do well? 5 characteristics. See properly, right? First one is what? Firms, number of firms. Very many. Many. Few. One. Second, barriers. Ask you to study, don't want to study. Everything want me to do revision for you. Very low. Put no better lah. No, low, high, very high. Okay. What's the third characteristics? Nature of product. Why is it so dark? Nature of product. Homo differentiated. Homo or differentiated. Highly differentiated. What's the next one? What's the next characteristic? You don't want to answer. Okay, I wait long. Oops. No, this one cannot. Yes, what's the next characteristic? Price. Price taker. Maker. All right. Under the price, you have to break it down. You also need to know shutdown. Shutdown. This is AC, this is AVC. This is shutdown. Under here, you need to know non-price competition. Non-price, there are advertising, their services, their brand awareness, their corporate social responsibility, right? Oops. Oh, my laptop doesn't want to let me work anymore. What is so sad, right? You have to talk about location. You can talk about different colors, different tastes. Remember? Ring any bell? Doesn't ring any bell. Never mind. Right? So oligopoly, you have to talk about hinkered. Two assumptions that we just covered. So I'm going to skip it. Right? And monopoly, you have to talk about price discrimination, which is the 1 degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree. Okay? Okay? Any question? What? Which one? They're all price maker. The last one is imperfect info. Imperfect info, you write yourself for the characteristics, right? Information, this one is perfect. The rest is imperfect. Okay? Okay? Diagrams. Wow, still got 4 minutes. Diagrams. Easy, right? Don't need to study, right? Diagrams, we have the super normal profit. We have the put normal, sir. Normal, super normal, subnormal. Why is this so hard? Okay. So normal AC curve, tangent here, supernormal below, subnormal above. Then draw the dotted line. Right? This one is profit, this one is losses. Okay? This one is perfect. Monopolistic. I draw one enough lah. The rest you'll draw yourself. Elastic. MC. I draw supernormal. The rest you draw yourself. Okay. Oligopoly, I just drew. Settle yourself. Monopoly, inelastic. This one I draw normal for fun. Long run. Long run. This one is normal. This one is normal. This one is don't have. And the rest is the supernormal. That's all. Okay, that's all. So bored.